Hi everyone, it's Adam. First off, I'd like to congratulate Steve Carmichael on winning the 2014 Summers 2x4 competition. Great job, Steve. Awesome project, well deserved. Also congratulate all the other winners. You guys did a great job, a lot of great submissions this year, and really looking forward to what's going to happen next year. I'm sure some people are already thinking about it. Secondly, I'd like to thank everyone for their support on my Kickback video. I wasn't sure if I was going to put something out there originally because it was more I just didn't want to hear people tell me what an idiot I was as opposed to being embarrassed or anything. But I thought it was a good lesson, and I just figured, what the heck, I'll just throw it out there and see what happens. And I'm actually very surprised at the overwhelming positive response I got from it. So I really appreciate that. It means a lot when you hear a lot of new guys and older guys who've been doing this for a while say like it could happen to any one of us or it's happened to us already. So it's a good reminder, regardless of how long you've been woodworking, you always got to be careful. Take, for example, just this week, Izzy Swan posted his latest video about a router table lift where he was drilling a piece of metal on his drill press without a drill press vise. Got out of hand, sliced his finger open. And he even says in the video, this is the first time it's happened to me. And you can only imagine how many times Izzy's been working at a drill press. So it can happen to any one of us. Just got to be careful, take the best precautions, and have fun and be safe. So thanks everyone for the positive feedback on that. And in relation to that, one more thing. A couple of comments came through on the video, and I want to be very clear about this. PeteTGIF, a gentleman out in Germany who's done several videos, put a video out this week questioning whether he is doing the right thing or not with his videos, because maybe he's not showing enough safety precautions when he does stuff. And I actually fundamentally disagree. So, and the reason being, when I watch a build video, it's about a build video. So if I'm watching Jay Bates, if I'm watching Steve Carmichael, or Ramsey, and all the guys and gals that we're watching doing a build video about a bench or a table or a jig or anything, I am looking at that video to learn how to build that item, not necessarily safety. There has to be a combination of common sense from us, knowing our tools and the best way to use them and what we feel comfortable and how we use them, and understanding what's the right thing to do. So for example, one of my favorite YouTube guys is Jimmy Diresta. He's a construction builder out of Brooklyn. He's been doing this for 30 some odd years. He's actually, he's really more of an artist with the stuff he does with wood and metal, and the guy's great. I watch all his videos. Can't wait for them to come out. But one time Jimmy used a pencil as a push stick on his table saw. I guess, I don't know if he uses push sticks before, but there's one video, grabs a pencil and just pushes it through. Now I have enough common sense and understanding of my tools that I will not use a pencil. I will not sit there and say, oh, Jimmy used a pencil, so I guess I can use a pencil. No. No one should use a pencil. Jimmy really shouldn't use a pencil. I'm not going to tell Jimmy that. He's been doing this way longer than I have. He did it one time. He doesn't do it a lot, but it's just common sense. You just don't use a pencil. Plus, I would not feel comfortable using a pencil. I like my fingers. I want them away from the blade. I have my push sticks. So that's a great example. I don't watch Jimmy to see what he's doing from a safety perspective. I'm watching from a build perspective. So Pete, my friend, don't stress. If you raise your blade a little bit higher so you can show a little bit of better cut, if you want to put some comments in there, if you want to say what you're doing or what you're not doing, just do it. We're looking, if I want to watch a video on table saw safety, I will do a search on table saw safety and watch it. I'm not watching any of your guys' videos for safety tips. Now, if you throw safety tips in there, it's all good, right? I'll be honest with you. I know I'm supposed to, when doing a cross cut on my table saw, have a little bit of a block on the end so that it's not riding up against the fence. Now, I know I'm supposed to do that. To be honest, I have no idea why. I'm sure it has something to do with wood grain. I don't know why if I'm doing a rip cut, you push it up against the fence, you do a cross cut, stay away from the fence. I don't even know the reasons why. I just know I'm supposed to do it that way. If you want to add stuff like that in there, hey, make sure you put it's all good. But ultimately, you can't take responsibility for the lowest common denominator of individuals who just do not understand their tools, who are just going to jump into something Even the great Norm Abrams, right? During his videos, he never gave safety lessons. He just told you to know your tools and, you know, wear the glasses and go for it. And here's the technique and how I use a tool. So I really want to be clear on that. I'm hoping the intent wasn't thought that I was kind of saying I wasn't learning the right techniques or tools or whatever from my YouTube video guys that I'm watching. And I really want to thank those guys. I want to thank all of you, because whether you're new, you would put out 2 or 3 videos, whether you've put out, you know, like Steve has 250,000 followers now, Steve Ramsey. I'm watching, I can't keep up with all the videos. There's so much great content out there, and it's opened up for me a whole new world, as I've only recently gotten into this within the last 6 months. And obviously you can tell from your comments, a lot of people are thoroughly enjoying and utilizing your free word. Can you believe I went that long without babbling and messing up? Free woodworking content. So I want to thank you guys. Continue to do great work. Do it from a YouTube perspective. Do what you feel comfortable. But Pete, don't stress about it, man. It's all good. All right? So thanks, guys. Catch you on the flip side. I got to go get on my next project.